And I remember just my first time playing on it, like the what is it called? Like when you click options and it shows your weapons, your armor, or whatever.
Oh, your
Is
inventory
that
stuff?
yeah, your inventory basically. That's like for the most part that stayed the same, the Division 1. But honestly, it's pretty cool.
Gabe, right, you haven't played it that much, but have you seen gameplay of it?
I have. It looks fun. That's all I can really say.
Storm, you've played it a bunch last night. What do you guys say about the Division 2 beta so far?
It's good.
That it?
What about you, Dizzy?
Well, my opinion, I feel like from the first one, it's a big step up, considering the fact that considering the fact that it's all open world, right? But you can still go to missions and stuff and do them like in a straight line where you're not fucking lost doing other shit. Like you just get right to the point, and it shoots you into a straight line instead of like sending you down this fucking mess of whatever. And not just that, I find it fun as hell. Like the missions are fast paced, they're up to beat. They're fun. The gadgets I know that they have, even though there's only like 3 or 4 available to get, they're fun as hell to use. They're really cool and interesting. And I feel like how tactical you can be with it is really key part of the game, considering that it's from Tom Clancy. And you can like
You lied to me.
Okay then. You can compare it.
Your champion.
Not just that, the fact that now they have a dedicated PvP conflict. When the full game comes out, I'm pretty sure that's gonna blow up even more. You got anything else to say about it, Angel?
Not really. Just
What's
I can't wait to see what's for for the future and see what awaits us.
I'm hoping that customization is good, at least.
Yeah.
Storm,
Jeez.
what are you doing, my friend?
What?
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts of
On
what do you want to expect from Division 2?
There's more stuff to do, really.
To be honest, I feel like you can do a lot right now, even though it's just beta. I feel like you can still do a lot enough because the side missions are interesting. There's also the fact that like around the maps, around the maps, there's like the little areas you have to capture from the hyenas. So you can do those like as a side
Yeah, but
thing.
here's the thing.
And
That's
those are
gonna
fun.
get repetitive. Like Ubisoft has that thing where you literally go to a tower, unlock checkpoints, do that, unlock another tower, do that checkpoint, do it. Like that's the thing. That's why I want more. Cause that's gonna get annoying and repetitive after a while.
But who says that's all they have in store? Because you know it's just the beta. Maybe that's just like a little bit.
Exactly, but I'm saying Ubisoft is known for that kind of crap, especially with that type of game where you have to do something to unlock something else, where you go to a section, unlock it, you go do that again and again and again. And the multiplayer is cool. I haven't been able to play it. I want to play it, but you know, always by myself. And then there's the story is interesting. The leveling system is interesting. The Dark Sun is interesting, but that's all gonna get boring. And then it's like, what else can they do? And Ubisoft is known for disappointing people. So as cool as it is.
But then, at the same time, think about it, because then eventually there's gonna be the whole DLC lineup.
Yeah,
so,
but then
like,
you have to pay for those.
No. Then similar to how they kind of did it with Ghost Recon, where to enjoy the fun, like you don't even have to pay for the DLC to enjoy the game. But if you wanted more missions and more interesting missions, like the crossover with Siege and Ghost Recon, you could buy that DLC.
I'm sure by myself in a division.
And I feel like with Siege like blowing up a lot more now, like I feel like it's gotten a little bit more popular than it has like if you were to go back a couple operations. I feel like they might bring in more references to Siege and shit like that. Which I don't know how was the game at all.
I don't know if the Siege did anything to the Division, because those are two separate games that have like nothing to do with each other. Sure, they have the reference, but
have you seen what is it called, the Ghost Recon? You know, Cav and Twitch are in there.
Yeah, but it's Ghost Recon.
And what makes it any different from Tom Clancy?
That
Both
is
Ubisoft.
actual military. This is literally the end of the world.
It's,
True, true. No, he's got a point. Cause it fucking
I know, but
the
if you kind of
division's
think
literally the
about it,
apocalypse.
I know, but people, work in the military,
I'm pretty sure.
you know.
I don't know if freaking even Team Rainbow knows we exist. I'm pretty sure they do actually, but I don't know. Team
I mean,
Rainbow's probably
we
doing
don't know
something
anything
else.
at this point. If you play Tom Clancy Division like 1, then that's when you would know. Because they're gonna base everything off of that game.
Is it?
So
I
who
don't
knows
even know. I
after.
don't think so. It's the same thing, but it's a different virus. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, Angel, you played the first one, right?
Yeah, I didn't play it as much as I played.
Does the first one have like? Is the first one still online with the second game? Like the story, is it like on the same track or is it
Yes.
like completely different?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
It's the same. I remember playing it a bit when I rented it and I got the demo. It's the same thing.
They both have that
Jeff, you
sort
there?
of kill each other vibe for
You wanna
survival.
play?
It's like
you wanna play some
it
Division?
It has a Taloo vibe. That's what it has. Like the first
Right,
one
that's
had that,
that's
like,
what I was
sort of
thinking. That it has like a
lonely
futuristic The Last of Us
survivor.
vibe. Yeah, that's what I
Like
was
you have
thinking
to
too.
survive
That's
and,
right.
and you.
Which is feeling weird though, cause The Last of Us is like 20 years, and that's why the city looks like that. We've been here for probably like at the most a couple months. I don't know why it already looks the way it is. I could be wrong in that, cause I kind of subscribe the story, but I'm pretty sure that we have not been in this for like 20 years. I'm pretty sure we've been here at the most a couple months.
Yeah, but for a couple months, I mean, okay. The Last of Us virus was a fungus, and a fungus to take over like a good portion of the world would take a bit. And then over here we have like a virus, and those things fucking spread like a wildfire.
Not really.
So-
The Last of Us
They-
virus took out 60% of the population within the first few months.
Exactly, there it
That's
is,
a
first few
decent-
months,
yeah,
and
that's
then
a
you have the
decent
division.
amount.
And then The Last of Us just takes 20 years prior, because then it's way more into the thing. And I'm
You
pretty
mean
sure
after,
the
not
whole
prior.
whatever, fuck off. And I'm pretty sure most of the apocalyptic look that The Last of Us has when you're playing it kind of kicked in during those months, but it just doesn't show that because, you know, it's 20 years later.
I don't know.
Man, they should I want to see if I doubt it, but like it'd be pretty cringy if Ubisoft like out of nowhere just made it seem like more of a battle royale type. Like I doubt it.
Dead ass,
But, you
homie.
know,
If they add some type of
I
battle
wouldn't be
royale game, I
surprised.
would
I
laugh.
would not.
I mean, I would
Because-
say that the Dark Zone is basically that.
But wait, do you
Battle
find other
royale
people in the
with your
dark zone?
teammates.
Like,
You fight other players for loot.
oh damn.
You have the option to. You can fight other people for loot, but that's at. Once you go rogue, there's a manhunt after you. Like people will hunt you down for the bounty.
Jeez.
That's the risk. It's a high risk, like high reward when you do that. Sure.
Oh yeah, hold on. Since it's a Ubisoft game, or just a Tom Clancy game in general, you think there are gonna be any toxic players at all? Like, that are just gonna
No,
like,
but
I'm
this game
pretty
is
sure.
competitive.
No, I'm pretty sure those dead channels that used to troll little kids on Minecraft are gonna start trolling people in the Division and the Dark Zone.
Maybe,
then their
but
channel
at
can
the
have
same
some
time,
type of
I don't
energy
think it's
again.
gonna have
Wait,
like
they should
toxicity
have,
like
like-
this game, because
if they should kind of add I want to say emotes, but like type of things that like certain
There's-
signs that you
there's
could give
emotes.
off. There are.
There's emotes. Oh yeah, there's emotes, but I don't think there's like signs. Like I know what you're talking about. Like pinging,
Yeah, like
not
hand
pinging,
signs,
but
like
yeah,
Oh,
hand
yeah.
signals and stuff like
yeah,
that.
like
Division,
when you're wait me?
yeah.
I installed it yesterday.
Want to play? Did you even do anything?
Yeah. Oh no, not really. I'm on Minecraft right now, but I did the the mission with the white after the White House one. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
Jeff did it with you, but I got a UMP5 I think for EPC.
Oh.
It's like that one gun, so
Oh, that's a it's a semi-auto, isn't it?
yeah, it's a semi-auto. That's what I got.
The weapons are interesting. I feel like some of them can get balanced a little bit, but the weapons are actually really interesting. Like for one, you have a goddamn Scar that's fucking semi-auto. You know, the Scarlet Semi-Auto, and then you got a UMP that's semi-auto.
Yeah. But it's gonna
I
be
feel
very
like
interesting.
they should add more dialogue to the characters you play as, because your character hardly ever speaks unless you're like in a multiplayer, like playing with
No,
somebody, and
but
then you get shot or something. But
what I don't get is the first game you were allowed to customize your character. Now this game just throws you out characters of your own.
Or
Like,
it's just 'cause-
I think it's because it's the beta. I
beta.
think it's just because of the beta. I'm pretty sure it's just because it's the beta.
'cause I want to freaking actually be able to customize.
Yeah, but I feel like once the full game comes out, if the customization is like close to Ghost Recon's and solid on that one, gold. And for what I'm saying, I forgot what exactly was the whole letdown, because I think it was because there was like a lot of features missing from the Division 1 that they promised in the first, in like the trailers and stuff. But from what I'm seeing from the Division 2 is that they're actually like keeping up or keeping their word, because so far it's been a fun. It's like been a blast.
Yeah.
But again,
Like,
you have to
yeah,
think
if
about
you're
it in the
playing-
long term, just because it's fun
I don't know
now.
why
Like in
doesn't
the
mean
long
it's
term,
fun.
yeah, just because it's fun right now. But I feel like in the long term, I feel like they could add or change different things, or maybe add different game modes to conflict. Something like that.
I want to see if they like I don't know why the Dead Zone kind of reminds me of a Dying Light for some reason. Like,
Darkstone.
you know, when you go or Dark Zone, yeah, it reminds me of Dying Light for some sort of reason. Like, you know, when you go into I forgot what it's called, but it's a city that's very common with those biohazard zombies.
Oh, yeah. It's like a toxic zone.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, the dark zone, because that's where the infection hit the hardest.
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, walking in club, no flex like yeet. What else on? I'm actually gonna go on.
1 minute until alarm.
Down.
This is the fact that like the game is really co-op based. Like, to my opinion, I feel like it's really co-op based. If you have
Yeah.
teammates, it becomes a lot, not easier, but it becomes a lot more fun.
45 left. Body shield here.
Well, I'm gonna see some
Because obviously you can play that game solo. You can definitely play
Yeah.
that game solo and not have a problem. But it'd be a lot more fun then if you played with a friend or played with a couple friends. And not just that, with the whole dark zone, you get like a nice squad, get 3 other mates
Oh,
with you,
yeah.
you get to go into the dark zone and just literally fuck people up and
I want
get
to try
a
that new
bounty on every
PvP
single
mode. I
kill.
haven't been able to try it yet.
Conflict. I think
Yeah.
you unlock it when you hit level 6, because I know when I got back to the White House after hitting level 6, it prompted that, oh, you
I'm
can
already
play
level
conflict.
6, so, and I know it let me know about that, so.
Wait, what do you mean, like,
I don't want to
PvP,
play that
like-
game by myself.
Is there like a sort of like type of game mode that you go into and there's only players, like, you know, online players, or
Yes.
like?
Conflict. It's a PvP mod. Like an official PvP
Yes.
mod.
But like what
Yeah.
what I'm saying is that, like, is there, like, you know, like, is it like a TDM type game mode, or is it you go out into the dark zone and,
TDM.
or wherever you go you find?
Yeah, that's what I'm
players?
saying. It's just TDM right now, but in the future, I'm pretty sure they're gonna add like different.
There's like
game
other
modes and
mods,
stuff.
yeah.
They need to add it to where, like, at least, like, it'd be interesting to see if you can, like, just normally get into things with like other people, and like say you go into the White House, you can see those people, but once you exit,
Oh,
see
I
them
know what you're
anymore.
talking about.
But
Like
keep
a
in mind,
HUD,
dude, keep
a
in
hub.
mind, we're the
Yeah.
division. We're all agents together. So
Yeah, I
that
know. Why do
wouldn't
you
really
think
make
I'm
sense.
saying yes? It would if we're all agents, a part of the same group. Bling. You know, you're supposed to be together if you're in the same group.
You don't understand. I don't think you do.
I don't think you understand what I'm trying to say.
No, I don't.
Okay, wait, Storm. What are you trying to mean by like with you're the division or yeah? Wait, what do you mean by
It
that?
wouldn't make sense that we just turn on each other.
We don't. Once we no, I'm saying once
We
you
were
go into
talking
the
about
White
how
House,
making it a hub, making it like a
Yeah,
hub,
like, if you go
basically,
into the
where you
White
can
House,
see
you see-
people. Like,
and then once you
in
exit, they
that,
just
like,
fade
yeah.
away. And you don't see them.
You do. I see a bunch of. I see like I always see like a bunch of people there.
No,
They're players, they're not NPCs. They're players.
like so you
I
see
don't.
more than
I didn't see
10
any like
people
live
in
players.
the
I
White
saw
House.
like
I've seen them.
the amount of people I saw was like 2.
I've seen people.
And that it's because they joined my game for some reason.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's because you've seen them join your game.
I'm pretty sure though when the full game
I had
comes
my
out though,
party for it.
it'll be like bigger.
Because I know when I went to the White House, it wasn't, or there wasn't nobody there.
Yeah,
You
all I
were in
saw
the
was
intro, I
NPCs.
think.
And even after
No,
the intro, I
let's
went
see.
back to the White House to get skills and stuff, and I didn't see anybody. Unless, you know, they uninvitedly joined my lobby. And I was pissed because they did that, so. Horse noises.
Actually, I'm not a horse. I'm a normal human being with a normal life. Oh, roasted.
I don't know, dog, you seem like a horse to me.
Taking it to your family thing. But
Splinter Cell,
Yeah.
where did that go?
I remember the game.
Actually, real talk though, Splinter Cell. I miss Splinter Cell. That game was good. It was fun. It brought stealth to another level. And when you're playing with teammates, that shit becomes even more fun because you're whispering to each other as if you were right there in the moment about to stab some guy in the throat while hanging off a wall on a fucking zip line while holding a chihuahua.
Yeah.
Not just that, the different like customizations for the goddamn character and your weapon was nice, and like everything actually impacted. Like certain boots would impact how loud like noise you made and shit like that, and it was fun.
Not a far range.
And not just that, like the online mode for those Splinter Cell games are so much fun. It's basically like hide and seek, but with a twist. Because then you got your seekers literally shooting you in the fucking face, but they have limited vision because they're in first person. And then you have your hiders with limited attack weapons, just with like a knife or something. But they're in third person and they can climb stuff and they can sneak around.
That game was fun. I remember on LBP2GZ where we used to.
Right, there was like a recreation. But if you ever played Splinter Cell Blacklist, that game was god tier. That game was amazing.
I wonder if there's
And I
gonna
wish
be
they
any
would make
sort
like I wish there was like a
competition.
remaster or something.
If there's gonna be any competition with Tom Clancy and yeah, like with other games. Cause I know Ubisoft has its own way of surprising people.
Like if the Division 2 does well, I'm pretty sure they'll have some stuff for it. But if it doesn't do well, then yikes. But I'm hoping it does well because the game seems like it has a lot of potential.
It'd be pretty fun. Oh yeah, speaking of which, you know, DG, it's kind of just me and you and Gabe. What do you think?
Huh.
Like this,
Tom
like
Clancy games. Ever played any Splinter Cell
Yeah.
games before, Gabe?
I am not, no. I'll tell you this now, I'm not gonna be much help with this podcast this time, so.
Man, are you missing out? You really need to play a Splinter Cell game sometime, or like fully play a good Tom Clancy game. Because I would say Rainbow Six Siege is a good game, but it's one of those games that's not very story driven, and Tom Clancy's story driven games.
It's getting to now. You're learning. I learned like a lot of background stuff. Like look at some of the
Yeah,
animations
now
they
it's
have.
now it's starting to get more story driven, but to be honest, not now. Now it is, but it
And
was from the
actually, like the
get-go.
new characters have some interesting stories. Like I like reading them.
Right.
hey, you
Fucking
always read his bios. so much better.
Dokubai's relationship with their Thatcher.
Oh yeah.
Gabe, real talk. Why your girlfriend texting me?
Huh?
Your girlfriend's texting me. Real talk. What's going on?
Oh,
She thinks you're
yeah.
ignoring. Oh my God. She thinks you're ignoring her because you don't want to open her message. Okay, buddy.
I haven't had the phone like all day, so I
Right. Your girlfriend needs to fucking chill, dude. Honestly. Okay, we're not talking. Well, I think we can talk about personal problems, but let's not.
yeah.
We should actually do that as our next podcast. Just
That'd be
personal
cool.
tunnels.
Yeah.
'Cause
I mean, that's
something
the
I
whole.
wanna
That's
do
where the
there.
whole idea came from. The fact that
Oh
fucking we were
yeah.
talking about something, and that's what the whole idea for this podcast came to be.
Yeah, that was fun. That old fight we had, that was fun.
It wasn't even a fight. It was just the fact that y'all people be on some shit.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna turn down the resolution on my phone, and if it looks better, I'm gonna cry. Cause that just goes to show that this phone was not made for that resolution.
I'm gonna just head out early from the podcast. Well, first of all, I was up until almost 4 last night. That's cute, Angel. That's cute. Love you, bro. No homo, Angel, but I love you. Why, what's up? Have a good night, everyone.